What's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Miss, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Saturday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. What is going on, y'all? Now we're here for another Yes for the Miss. We got two Yes for the Miss videos coming out today. It's all going to be pre-recorded because, like I said before, anything that I do out here while I'm here in Houston will all be pre-recorded. No, I don't have time to do no lives while I'm out here. I promise you I don't. So I only got time to give you guys some quick pre-recorded videos as I'm moving along with the weekend. So as we go ahead and get into it, we're here to talk about Funky Dineva and Tamar Braxton yet again. And I mean to tell, and I'm telling y'all, this Funky Dineva and Tamar Braxton thing is the gift that keeps on giving. I'm enjoying every single morsel of this shit. Okay, I just want you guys to know. Now, you guys know that they've had an ongoing issue ever since the night that Tamar Braxton was mysteriously attacked and her teeth were mysteriously knocked out of her mouth and her teeth were mysteriously restored the next day. And on the internet, she allowed the narrative to go around that Funky Dineva was the one that attacked her. Well, Funky Dineva came out, read her down, and then it was over. Recently, Tamar Braxton did an interview on L'Oreal's show, and she told more lies. Now, Funky Dineva came out and exposed her for an affair with Mendeecees Harris, who is the husband of Yandy Smith Harris of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, she decided to bring out a cease and desist, but Funky Dineva did not back down. He went on to give more detail about the affair with Tamar and Mendeecees and challenged her to take him to court. Now, Tamar Braxton has decided to go to her social media and throw more shade at Funky Dineva. She said, and again, no tea, no shade. It didn't work. So they were still going at it. Okay. So then that is when Funky Dineva responded and said, it absolutely did work. You're the laughing stock of the whole internet. In his caption, he said, they're all laughing at you. What didn't work was that bogus statement you released on that letterhead, just wasting that lawyer man good paper. No one believes you, and everyone sees you for the common attention seeker that you are. Y'all see how she just can't leave it alone? Too busy trying to get the last word. Lady, please go sing or sneak around with somebody else's man. Whatever you do, just leave me alone. Now that is what Funky Dineva had to say. Now, Adonis from Bad Boy said, laughing, nah, we tired. I really can't. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not tired. I never get tired of anybody dragging Tamar Braxton because the shit that I know is crazy. But here's the thing, though. Like I said before, a lot of people, it's a very polarizing situation, right? Because while there's a lot of people that don't like Tamar, like myself, there's plenty of people who don't like Funky Dineva. And I feel like because they don't like Funky Dineva, they're not listening, nor are they trying to hear what's being said because they don't like him, which is unfortunate. Um, I really want for people to remove the dislike for just one quick second and realize who we're talking about. Now, when it comes down to Tamar Braxton being a liar, she is one. She has a tendency of over dramatizing situations and always making herself out to be the victim in all these situations. Now, I had information about Tamar being a liar myself. Now, remember when she got into it with Candy and Todd all them years ago, not even that long ago, maybe about 2 or 3 years ago, she got into it with Candy and Todd after the whole Carlos King thing. She claimed that they were all trying to fight her. One girl, there was video footage of that whole situation that Candy was alerted to fucking release, but she didn't release it mainly because of the fact that, she didn't want to do you like that. Which I feel like Candy really saved your ass and really allowed that narrative to go along with you because nobody tried to fight you. You were the one that was the aggressor. But of course, no one is gonna, of course, you're gonna take that time out to lie and go into the media and do the absolute most because the footage wasn't out. There are a lot of people that could really expose Tamar for the bitch that she really is, but she just allows herself to act a fool and villainize herself in the process. So at the end of the day, nobody really has to put her on blast about nothing. If you really want to be honest, nobody really has to. Nobody has to put her on blast. Nobody has to because she's always going to find a way to make herself look bad each and every time. That's the thing. So you know, with her doing this with Funky Dineva, and like I said, y'all can dislike Funky Dineva all you want to. You don't have to like them. You don't have to see it for them at all. But in the same breath, you also have to understand Tamar Braxton is a professional victim. She really is. She sits there. She allows narratives to be played. She starts shit with people, and then she turns around and then she plays the victim. The same way with K. Michelle. She did the same thing with Kay. She sat up there, jumped in that lady business about what happened between her and her ex because she was cool with Toya at that time, telling some let this girl live her fairy tale and all this other shit. And then when K Michelle dragged your ass, then you want to play the victim and say you were being bullied. My thing is this: how are you being bullied when you started the shit? You start the shit, but then you want to say that you're being bullied. That's the thing that I don't get with Tamar. I cannot stand for a person to do shit and then want to pretend like they're not the issue when you've been an issue for a lot of people in the Atlanta circle, especially. You don't like K Michelle. Well, K Michelle don't like you. Monica don't fuck with you. Toya don't fuck with you. Tiny don't really fuck with you either. A lot of those girls, Rashida don't fuck with you. A lot of these girls that you was running up behind, trying to be a part of the Sweet Valley High crew all the years, you don't even fuck with them folks no more. And it's funny because a lot of these people fuck with Funky Dineva, despite the fact that people give him this, he got this rep for being a person that goes in on Mad Day and shit like that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't agree with Mad Day. I don't necessarily like it when people do that. But in the same breath, when you're pushed against a wall and you're forced and you're being lied on repeatedly, you don't have no other point but to really defend yourself and really put it on blast and be like, yeah, you really need to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, you really need to figure it out and really need to do this. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, yeah, you're the problem, Tamar, and you've been the problem. And this is the reason why I was so dumbfounded by a lot of y'all when y'all was sitting up here when it came down to her sisters, and all of y'all was singing her praises and acting like she was this perpetual victim in the Braxton family. She's not a victim. She's a big issue, and she's a big part of the issues that the family got. That's why when it came down to Tamar, I was always Team Tawanda. I was always Team Tawanda. I never felt like Tawanda was in the wrong for the way she treated Tamar. Only thing that I felt like she was wrong about was taking the bitch money and knowing that she don't like her. Because if I don't like you, I ain't taking your money. I mean, I'm just being honest when I say that. But all in all, I was never on Tamar's side when it came down to the Braxtons because she was one of the biggest issues within the family. But all in all, I don't know how long this shit gonna go on between her and Funky Dineva. I don't know. But like I said, it is the gift that keeps on giving. I ain't get a chance to talk about this particular post because I was trapped. But it is the gift that keeps on giving, child. It definitely is. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that. But I know that Funky has been reading Tamar down for the gods this entire time. But anyway, before we get up out of here, my Reb reality show on the Scene ATL will be dropping on December the 9th, which is this Tuesday at 8, 7 Central on the Stylish TV network. Make sure you guys tune into that. Make sure you guys go and pick up my book. It's called That's Why You're Lonely. It's on Kindle and Amazon. I'm still releasing the last few pre-orders. Thank God I'm almost done. Be sure to be on the lookout for them and stand by your mailbox because they're coming. So with that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one.
Things I wanna do to you, all the love you try to hide. Between those thighs, ain't too proud to beg for what I want, ain't too proud to beg for what I need. If it's good loving that you want, you can get it all from